Guys, OG is in trouble. For some reason, there's been some drama around Fortnite OG, and I want to catch you up on it. If you guys are new to the channel, I discuss a bunch of random stuff that happens on Fortnite, so do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you want to be kept in the loop, and if you want to support the boy, hit the like button as well. But let's jump into it. I was just doom scrolling on Twitter as I usually do, and for some reason, Fortnite OG was trending, and I was like, oh cool, maybe we got some news. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Unfortunately, I was met with a lot of people saying Fortnite OG was trash, Fortnite OG was mid, and all in all, a lot of people were kind of just saying, hey, now that it's over, it kind of sucked. I think the reason why this ended up happening is because of this tweet here. Went kind of semi-viral, got 200,000 views. It was from FN Chief Akko. This image gets more true every year. Wow, this new chapter is amazing. Season 2 is cool. It's so boring. Season is trash. And then I can't wait for the new chapter. That's when a very popular leaker, Sheena BR, said, only solution, bring back Fortnite OG permanently. And of course, this is when we got so many people saying, hey, look at this, like, please don't. And some people responding to that by saying, hey, I'm sorry, but Fortnite OG was not good. Honestly, though, we will be getting Fortnite OG again sometime this year. Fortnite tweeted this out back in December saying, hey, the OG season far exceeded our expectations so much that we'd like to bring it back in 2024. But I want to go over with you guys all of the drama from people on the bad side saying why it was bad, and then of course the positive side, why Fortnite OG was so amazing. So let's jump into it. So one of the points here made by a Twitter user, I don't want to say these names so they don't get harassed, but they were saying Fortnite OG was so bad. No cars, no mobility mythics, so it took forever to get around, 5 items in the item shop, and all of the improvements of the last 5 years taken out. It felt like going backwards for some pretty bad graphics and boring skins. Now, I gotta say, I kind of can see their point. I actually do agree. I think mobility nowadays is incredibly good, especially this current season with wings. You know, obviously we have the train, we have cars, vehicles, you know, shockwave grenades. There are so many great options for movement. Jump pads, rifts, you can purchase rifts at certain locations. Like I said, there are so many great options for movement. But if you go all the way back to OG, there was not a lot. This next point is by someone else on Twitter. Again, I'm not going to show them for privacy, but Fortnite OG was just, hey, here's a bunch of stuff from 7 years ago we've already done, and that's it. I might have considered it okay if they brought back Chapter 1 LTMs, but nostalgia was basically the main course of the season. And that's kind of the point that a lot of people are making. The entire reason Fortnite OG was brought back is because it is just nostalgia blindness. Which is true. If you guys have noticed, a lot of movies, TV shows, if you are a little bit older, if you're around your, mid 20s, late 20s, a lot of stuff is being remade, remastered, re-released, and it's just, playing, it's all your childhood stuff. So if you didn't grow up with this stuff, it doesn't really mean anything to you. On top of that, there was a lot of people saying, hey, the actual Fortnite map from Chapter 1 is not very good. Way too many open areas, super slow rotations, movement is wonky, it's slow, and the game has obviously very much evolved since then. But I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. Of course, I am playing devil's advocate there. Let's go to the pros side and why Fortnite OG was incredibly good. We obviously got the return of amazing items that we all miss, like traps, launch pads, campfires, usable items in our inventory. The loot system was super diverse. So many weapons that are good and fun to use. Grenade launcher, hunting rifle, P90, SCAR, pump shotgun, it goes on and on. Nowadays, you're only using one weapon. Most of the time when I'm playing, I usually get one strict loadout. I'm not really switching weapons very often, and I feel like in Chapter 1, that was very different. I will admit though, there was one point that someone did make that I kind of agree with. Fortnite OG skins, while we are all very nostalgic for and we all love how they looked back in the day, nowadays Fortnite skins are incredibly good. Not to say the ones in the past were very bad, but they're just not as good as the new ones. So many amazing skins come out in the item shop every single week, and I think Fortnite is doing a fantastic job and should pay their artists way more. But that, of course, has nothing to do with the gameplay. Another massive point that someone had made that is a con, and I completely forgot to mention, was the fact that a lot of stuff wasn't even added. In Chapter 7 and Chapter 8, when that was in rotation, we completely missed the volcanoes and jungles, and also Kevin the Cube couldn't get shot and bounce it back. So it didn't really feel like it was actually going back in time. It felt like it was just a skin that we were just playing through. It was also kind of aggravating for a lot of people because the season only lasted a single month, when usually we're used to playing seasons for about 3. I gotta be honest with you guys, I actually didn't even get to play Fortnite OG because I was in Japan for that entire month. I had no PC, so I literally just couldn't play Fortnite OG. I missed out on it, which is why I kind of feel indifferent to both sides. Personally, from all the gameplay I watched, I think it was cool that we got a nice, simple experience. No NPCs, no mythics, no augments, no random islands rifting in. You know, there's so much going on nowadays. Back then, it's just simply you rotate to a different POI, you get some kills, the game's over. It was simple. And I think it's interesting that you get two sides. If you're a player from the newer seasons, you are probably used to the high octane action, so much movement, so much going on. There's not a second for you to chill out and just enjoy the scenery, which is totally fine. But if you played the older seasons, you know what I mean. Rotating to a different location, a different POI took time, so you had to just chill out for a bit. And then when you got into a fight or a altercation with another player, it was way more intense because you're like, dude, I've been looting for 20 minutes. I really don't want to lose this fight. There are so many different things that people can speak about on both sides, and of course, as always, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. I actually asked my community, which some of you guys may have answered this, so if you did, I appreciate you. I asked my community last night, hey, Fortnite OG is getting some hate, how do you feel about the return? With option A being, hey, yeah, I didn't like it, or option B saying, I'm glad they brought it back. With 400 votes, it was a 92% saying, I'm really glad they brought it back. So clearly, 90% of you are probably pretty happy that Fortnite OG was back, but the 10% of you, maybe not so much, which is totally fine. You can have your own opinions. That's not a problem. So yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up. It literally started trending on Twitter because some people were defending it and some people were arguing against those people that, hey, it was trash. In my opinion, it looked like a ton of fun, and I do think that Fortnite probably could have made it a little bit longer. 1 month to play through the entirety of Chapter 1 is just not enough. But it'll be interesting to see what they do when they bring it back, because like I mentioned earlier, Fortnite OG should be returning sometime this year. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I'll be here and I'll be ready to play it like you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. But as always, let me know in the comments how you felt about today's topic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye. Oh, also, I should mention, and I'm going to mention it almost every other video probably, the game in the background is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Again, not sponsored. I'm not sponsored, but I just love the game. And I have Fortnite skins equipped because Fortnite skins are cool and it relates to you guys. But yeah, check out the game. Let me know if you guys have any other game recommendations. I've been playing a lot of video games right now, so let me know if any background games you want to see me play in the background. You know, I appreciate you guys. If you watched this far in the video, make sure to comment down below. OG was very epic, because that's how I'll know that you're an epic gamer, because you watched this far. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go play more video games and doom scroll on Twitter, because that's all I do. I'm rambling now. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye.